The stock market is filled with individuals who know the price of everything, but the value of nothing. Philip Fisher, in investing, what is comfortable is rarely profitable. Robert Arnott, risk comes from not knowing what you're doing. Warren Buffett. The four most dangerous words in investing are, this time it's different. Sir John Templeton, an investment in knowledge pays the best interest. Benjamin Franklin, the goal of a successful investor is to make money without risking too much. Jim Rogers, price is what you pay. Value is what you get. Warren Buffett. The stock market is a device for transferring money from the impatient to the patient. Warren Buffett. Time is your friend. Impulse is your enemy. John C. Bogle. It's not whether you're right or wrong that's important, but how much money you make when you're right and how much you lose when you're wrong. George Soros. The most important quality for an investor is temperament, not intellect. Warren Buffett. The best investment you can make is in yourself. Warren Buffett. Investing is laying out money now to get more money back in the future. Warren Buffett. Only buy something that you'd be perfectly happy to hold if the market shut down for 10 years. Warren Buffett. Successful investing is about managing risk, not avoiding it. Benjamin Graham. You don't have to be a genius. You just have to have a good temperament and follow a sound strategy. Charlie Munger. The stock market is a means of transferring money from the impatient to the patient. Warren Buffett. The individual investor should act consistently as an investor and not as a speculator. Ben Graham. Do not be embarrassed by your failures. Learn from them and start again. Richard Branson. In the business world, the rearview mirror is always clearer than the windshield. Warren Buffett. An investor's greatest enemy is not the stock market but the investor himself. Warren Buffett. If you're not a little confused by what's going on, you don't understand it. Charlie Munger. The stock market is a wonderful device for transferring wealth from the impatient to the patient. Warren Buffett. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now. Chinese proverb. It's not the strongest of the species that survive, nor the most intelligent, but the one most responsive to change. Charles Darwin. Price is what you pay. Value is what you get. Warren Buffett. Don't look for the needle in the haystack. Just buy the haystack. John Bogle. The stock market is designed to transfer money from the active to the patient. Warren Buffett. In investing, your patience is just as important as your knowledge. Sir John Templeton. When it comes to investing, it's not about timing the market, it's about time in the market. Anonymous. You should invest in a business that even a fool can run, because someday a fool will. Warren Buffett. The investor of today does not profit from yesterday's growth. Warren Buffett. The function of economic forecasting is to make astrology look respectable. John Kenneth Galbraith. The key to successful investing is not timing the market, but time in the market. Unknown. The biggest risk of all is not taking one. Melody Hobson. I made my money by selling too soon. Bernard Baruch. You make most of your money in a bear market, you just don't realize it at the time. Shelby Cullum Davis. Opportunities come infrequently. When it rains gold, put out the bucket, not the thimble. Warren Buffett. Investing isn't about beating others at their game. It's about controlling yourself at your own game. Jason Zweig. If you're not willing to own a stock for 10 years, don't even think about owning it for 10 minutes. Warren Buffett. The real key to making money in stocks is not to get scared out of them. Peter Lynch. You can't predict. You can prepare. Howard Marks. The investor's chief problem, and even his worst enemy, is likely to be himself. Benjamin Graham. Every day is a gift. That's why it's called the present. Unknown. To invest successfully, you need not understand everything. It's all about common sense. Peter Lynch. When we buy stocks, we're really buying a business. The business should be one that can do well over time. Warren Buffett. Never depend on a single income. Make investment to create a second source. Warren Buffett. If you don't know who you are, the stock market is an expensive place to find out. Adam Smith. In the short term, the market is a voting machine, but in the long term, it's a weighing machine. Benjamin Graham. Know what you own, and know why you own it. Peter Lynch.